Public parks are meant to be places for simple pleasures, quiet moments, easy conversation. And for many smokers, all those things go hand in hand with smoking. But for public health campaigners, these are the sort of associations that need to be broken. The Minister for Health is proposing a ban on smoking in public spaces like parks and beaches. Irish beaches do, of course, have their own special attraction, but surely they are rarely the sort of crowded sun traps where a nearby smoker could conceivably pose a risk to your health.
There is a risk from second-hand smoke. There is no risk from second-hand smoke. There is evidence of that. Obviously, the risk is less in a wide open area than it is in a concentrated area such as a car or your kitchen. Clearly, that is the case.
But the issue with second-hand smoke is a complete red herring, and the idea that somebody in a public park having a cigarette is going to be massively offensive to everybody else who's there. Well, on that level, in a public park, I'd say get over yourself.
There was widespread support for the workplace ban on smoking, perhaps because the right to clean air in enclosed spaces seemed so obviously to trump the smoker's right to smoke. Now, people sitting down for a smoke in a shopping centre, as they were only 13 years ago, looks distinctly odd. The Minister hopes that there will be similar support for a ban on smoking in cars carrying children.
We see it every day in traffic. We see parents smoking with children caught in baby seats in the back. No escape from a carcinogen. It's highly wrong.
There may be a broad welcome for this measure, but the reaction to the proposed ban on smoking on beaches and in public parks seems to be quite different. Today wasn't exactly the sort of day where smoking anywhere outdoors was an attractive prospect, but most reactions to the proposed ban were negative.
Completely against it. It's taking away rights. It's more moved towards a nanny state, that whole thing. I just don't agree at all.
Well, fair enough if it's passive smoking in other people's faces. That's not nice. I don't like that myself, so even though I smoke.
Bring it in step by step, like they're doing it in New York and around the world, they're slowly eradicating smoking. So yeah, like I'm going to the park having a lunch break, I don't want to be sitting beside someone smoking or there's kids playing.
Obviously, I think that people shouldn't throw their cigarettes on the ground or anything, but you're out in the open air and you should be able to smoke if you want to.
They should be allowed to choose to smoke if they want. I can't see they're doing any harm to other people in wide open spaces. And as an ex-smoker, I enjoy the smell. I enjoy passive smoking. I enjoy the smell still of tobacco and cigarettes, you know. I think it's a sign that we're getting too much of a nanny state, you know. Soon we'll be telling people what they can and can't have for breakfast, you know. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Personal liberty is important, but try using that argument to somebody with lung cancer or somebody whose child has asthma. And the nanny state argument, I think, is balanced by the public health argument. It is a measure worth taking also in order to, use the Minister's term, to denormalise the practice of smoking for children in particular. That when children look at adults who are smoking, they don't see it as normal activity, they see it as something that's done over there. So it's different to the normal leisure activity of when you go to a park or indeed go to a beach.
They're trying to turn us into children, that we will do what Nanny tells us to do. Well, the thing about it is, we won't.
Smokers may just feel a little more like outcasts, but accept the ban. But a regulation like this does need broad public support to work, and it is also quite possible that it simply won't have it.